Got to talk about Steven Twitch Balls. You don't think I have forgot about this story in his Wonder Bread widow. We got that Wonder Bread, that Wonder Bread news. We got that Wonder Bread, Wonder Bread, Wonder Bread, Wonder Bread, Wonder Bread. Oh, we got that. I don't know why the lights start flicking all of a sudden. Hold up. Now the light want to start. Why the light start flicking? Anyway. We got that Wonder Bread, Wonder Bread, Wonder Bread, Wonder Bread, Wonder Bread. We got that Wonder Bread news. Now, in my office today, we got to talk about Twitch, who rose to fame, literally twitching, dancing, jigging, rose to fame based on his talent. The talent that he got from his black mammy and pappy that made sweet ebony love and created him. Only for him to marry a bitch who later on was going to make his family sign a motherfucking NDA. A motherfucking NDA to see their own relative. Let me tell you something. You know what this taught me right here? If my black ass, or it might be yellow or brown, ass Love Jones, I don't know. If my black ass ever get married, it's going to have to be to somebody black. It's going to have to be. We have too many instances of our men marrying out. I got white people that follow me, so this is no shade. Marrying out, and then their black family gets mistreated. The fact that his family even signed an NDA before they went in their church lets me know that all of y'all got the game fucked up. Because why was hands and feet not put on her ass? When you got to that funeral home, when you got to the church house, and you were presented with an NDA, you were supposed to shoot the motherfucking club up, period. I don't give a damn if you wasn't able to see that body. The soul and the spirit was gone anyway because your son wasn't there. That was just a body, baby. You were supposed to put feet and hands in her ass for even trying you like that. I don't know what's wrong with these. I don't know where these black folks come from, because my family would never. My family would lay hands and feet on your ass. But I just come from people that lay hands and feet on your ass. Everybody don't, and I understand that too. I understand that too. But you mean to tell me you signed an NDA to see your cousin, your son, your brother, and y'all signed that NDA and then kumbaya? Especially after the way he allegedly killed himself. When I don't believe that man took himself out, that was a hit. That was a mafia hit. That was a mob hit. That was somebody that knew something, or somebody that owed somebody some fucking money. That man didn't take himself out. I didn't believe it from the day the story came out. And now a couple years later, or a few years later, however long it's been, now this bitch right here, this masculine looking bitch, which you knew, and this is why we got to start making and creating strong black men. Because first off, look at this picture here. She looks very masculine. He looks feminine. This is a stepdaughter. I'm going to get in her ass later. Pause. You can look in her eye. Y'all better start paying attention to the way people look. That bitch is a witch. This lady is a witch. She looks crazy as hell. You ain't telling me no different. Yes, allegedly he was bisexual. I don't give a damn about him liking men. It's black women out here that are married a bisexual. If you a bisexual black man, find you a black woman that don't care about that. She didn't even have to tell us that he was sexually assaulted as a child. We didn't ask for none of that information. Nobody asked for the shit. But guess what? The guilty will snitch on themselves. That's what I do know. This lady looked like she drink. Hold on, let me stop because I gotta be careful. This lady looks dangerous. This lady got so much dark energy behind her eyes. Hold up. Because see, y'all think I'm playing. It's all in the eyes. Y'all better look at people's eyes, people's face shape. All that shit tells you. It gives you signals to how a person is. Y'all tell me she don't have this same energy right here. Tell me she don't have this same energy right here. This is Maria Abramovic. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all better investigate this heifer here. But let me get on her ass real quick too. Here's the truth, Miss Allison. You wrote this book. No, let me back up. You made his family sign an NDA because you wanted to be the only one to profit off of his name in the future. You wanted to be the only one to profit off of his name in the future because you feel entitled to it because you're his thank you, Pangalenko, because you're his widow and you just feel like fuck his family. But at the end of the day, you might feel like, bitch, that Twitch wouldn't shit without you, but bitch, you would be nothing without Twitch. Let's keep it real. When Twitch got with you when y'all was on So You Think You Can Dance, this little heifer right here in the middle was a little bitty girl. You was left a single mother by some nigga that fucked you and left you and did no other cracker man want you. But Twitch accepted you. So just like you accepted his bisexuality, he accepted your ass being the single mother of a mulatto. Because we know that white men throw y'all ass away when y'all have a baby with a nigga. Let's call this shit what it is. Let's call that shit what it is. Without Twitch, we wouldn't even know who you were, who you are, or even care. We don't remember you from So You Think You Can Dance. We remember Twitch. Ellen hired Twitch. Bitch, she didn't hire you. She didn't ever call for you. You was on one episode of the Ellen DeGeneres show, and bitch, she had you waxing your husband's stomach. Some shit that was funny. Bitch, she had you on some esthetician type work. She never acknowledged you, never did. Nobody did because you're not important and you're not a fucking star. You didn't know how to stay. You didn't know how to stay in your place, and Twitch wasn't strong enough to put his big black ass feet down and put you in your place, bitch. Now what? Allison Hooker. Now you fucking some other married man. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. You was nothing without Twitch, and you would never be nothing without Twitch. But if you niggas gonna be with white women, y'all better start learning how they communicate. You better start learning this thing called sarcasm. You better start learning this thing called passive aggression. First off, rule number one, every picture I find of them, she's never looking at him in the picture. She's looking directly in the camera because she wants the attention on her because she feel like she's the star because she has to show her dominance. When a man and a woman take a picture, if a woman ain't laying on a man, if a woman ain't putting her titties, her body on that man, she point directly at the camera, baby, she let you know, this my nigga. This my man Dingo right here. Number one. Number two, The disrespect of being married to this man for what, over a decade, and you never used his name publicly. You called yourself the Boss Family. So you used his name for clout, but you never addressed yourself as Mrs. Boss, Allison Boss. Bitch, you didn't even hyphenate. Any woman that don't take your name ain't really that serious about being with you anyway. Period. He was a means to an end. You always wanted your own brand and never got it because you're not important, nobody cared, and you're not a fucking star. Let me tell y'all something about this thing called life. There's two types of people in this world, takers and givers. And takers don't give a fuck about how much they take. Y'all better learn which one you are, and you better establish some boundaries real quick. I'm gonna flip it again. There are people with the light naturally inside of them, and those that have to go and get light from everybody else. Know which one you are and move accordingly. Too many of us walk around with the light and fall victim to bitches and niggas too that need us but try to trick us into thinking we need them. Literally, nobody would care about this hoe if it wasn't for Twitch. Literally, nobody would have been there to raise this little heifer in the middle. And I'm going to address your daughter, number one, because I think she 18, number one. And number two, because, Allison, you put your daughter out there to speak for you and defend you. And this is all I'm going to say, because I'm still not going to go in too hard on you, little girl, because you truly is a little girl to me. But the fact that your disrespectful ass got on the internet and called this man Steven, not my father. Oh, she's 16. Oh, fuck it. She legal in some states. Not father, not dad, not daddy, papa, nothing. You called this man Steven. The same man who raised your little ass and did for your ass and treated you no fucking different than any of his biological children. The same man who always called you his daughter and not his stepdaughter. And you fix your mouth to call this man Steven and Steven's family. Little girl, you need to stay in the child's place. Because the truth is, if it wasn't for Steven, you would have grew up a battered mulatto at the hands of your single white mother. Because she definitely would have took out all that pain and aggression and abandonment out on your ass. Where the fuck is your real pappy, since you gonna call him Steven? The disrespect is out of this. But let me tell y'all something. In 2025, we not taking no disrespect no more. We calling shit out for what the fuck it is. And I'm going to tell any man or woman that. I'm going to tell any woman that even marry a man with children. If them children don't RESPE respect you, fuck him and them kids. I'll never understand stepchildren whose real parents don't give a fuck about them disrespect the step parent that come in and actually tries. Take them in as they own for them to just Steven. Oh, damn. Yeah, she had her daughter do dirty work. Yeah, she a coward. Absolutely. This man paying this exotic tax well into his death, well into the afterlife. Yeah, he picked him. He sure did. He sure did. But this little heifer needs to stay in the child's place. Anyway, it ain't much else I can do because Twitch is already gone. But I'm gonna say officially on record, I don't believe that man off the self. I don't believe none of the story that we was told. I don't even believe now that he walked to that hotel in what was it in Encino? My LA people remind me where the motel was because it was a cheap ass motel. It was a motel where you go take a hookah or something. When you driving through town and you need somewhere to sleep overnight, it was one of those. You did. So I don't believe none of the story. I don't believe none of it now. For all we knew, he could have been killed in one location and transported to another. A Kuakai note could have been written. We already know. These folks got 1,000,001 ways to get rid of you when they ready to. So it is what it is. But I don't believe that he offed himself. I don't believe he had a reason to. And I believe that this book is a cover-up for something more nefarious. I believe this attempt to continue to smear his name is a cover-up for something more nefarious. And I think the wife needs to be investigated, period. That's it. That's all. I ain't gonna keep going in on these bitches forever. Anyway, moving right along from there real quick. We just gotta talk about Tiffany Haddish. Did y'all see that video of Tiffany Haddish rolling around on the floor, spanking her ass, bathing herself in money? That video was sent into my office. They said, "Damn, is she going through another?"
It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.